When I looked behind me, I could see that we were driving up to a concrete wall. The wall was not extremely long, but I could see that it wrapped around, protecting whatever was inside. Two guards stood at the posts at the top of the wall on either sides of a wooden gate. The zombies only began to appear days ago. But this wall had to have been built prior of the attack. It was almost like the infection was expected. Letting my mind wander to thoughts like that would get me in trouble. I could not have been like that. I just had an overactive imagination. This wall could have been here for a very long time, for all I knew. Stay here. I will speak to the guards so that they will let us in. The truck had stopped by now, a few feet away from the gate. Soon, Xavier was climbing out of the truck and walking up to the gate. I looked like he spoke into an intercom, but I could not hear what he was saying. Whatever he said must have worked because soon the gate was opening up. I could see the houses once the gate was open for us, and then the truck started moving again. Xavier already walked ahead into the place that would be soon be our sanctuary. Once the truck was inside with all of the survivors, the gate was shut behind us. Men and women with guns came towards the truck. They did not point the gun at us, but I was sure that if they had to, they would. I did not doubt that they would not hesitate to shoot us. An older man walked up to Xavier. He looked him up and down before saying, "Wake up, everyone that is in the truck. My man here will inspect everyone and make sure that no one was bitten. It is only a precaution. The woman will go with my girls here, and the man with the man. We cannot take any risk and let in someone who is infected. We inspect everyone in private. If someone is bitten, then it is the best to dispose of them without alarming any of other residents. It also prevents anyone from having to see the deaths. That's understandable. No one would want to see someone that they have traveled with be killed off because of this disease. It is best to get rid of them quickly before something bad happens to someone else. I will get everyone ready." Xavier left the man's sides to gather us all from the truck. A shiver ran down my spine. If I was inspected by the guards, they would kill me because of the bite mark. Trying to escape was not an option either. I would surely be killed for trying to run. Then they would know for sure that I was hiding something. I guess it was better this way. At least my family would not have to see me die. Once everyone was awake and told about what happened, we were all sent with the guards. I was separated from my family as they went with the female guards and me with the man. I wanted to say my last goodbyes to them, for I would surely be killed once the bite mark was discovered. But I could not get the words out. I just waved as we were ushered in different directions. The guards took us to a building that was farther away from the other houses. If they needed to shoot anyone, then others would not be able to hear it clearly from here. At least, not many would have to hear my death. I hope that my sister and mom would not hear the gunshot. They would find out when I did not come out with the rest. But at least they would not have to see me die. They split us up separately with one guard. Xavier left the room first with the guard who would check him for the bite marks. One by one, we were all taken out of the room to be examined. I did not hear any gunshots, so that must have been a good sign. I stood in the back where I was unnoticed by the guards until I was the last one left to be checked. Only one of the guards were left in the room with me. He was a tall blonde male, and he did not look like he wanted to be here at all. He must have hated having to go through this process. I made me wonder how many people he had to kill because of this virus. Perhaps I would be his first. He signed, "Come with me, let's get this over with." I followed him reluctantly. I did not want to die just yet, but I knew that I would not have a choice. Once he saw the bite mark on my arm, he would not ask any question. He would just shoot.